Alright, we should be live. Yeah. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and I'm coming at you live once again with what I believe will be the final part of our Vault 37 playthrough. Um, yeah, I mean, basically, it should be pretty easy in theory for us to conquer the rest of the wasteland, and, yeah. And then we will have saved the wasteland and all the Vault dwellers that there are. Just sending the links out. Alright, so I got that there. Managed to stream there. And then a couple more posts. Alright. Oh, let's get into it. So, we've already finished our focus tree. And I don't really have what... There's like... resistance suppression, which if I ever need the minus 5% resistance target, we can have, but our resistance isn't too bad. Zoom in. Yeah, as long as we're below 20%, we can core, so it's pretty fine for the most part. We've already researched all the techs that we can research, I believe. Oh, we still have a couple of naval techs to research, because that's right, I cleared the research icon. Because all these other ones are gated by getting the sophisticated tech group, and it doesn't look like you can just get the sophisticated tech groups unlocked unless you have, like, focuses or something. And these techs will buff our robots, but, kind of hit our recruitable population factor quite a bit, which we don't really want because of our Air Force, but that will matter less soon. I saw that. Alright, those should be all the last of the techs we need to research. Alright, now the question is, who do we justify on? Oh, and then we'll do a quick debug smooth for free performance, as always. Heaven's Gate. I mean, so Heaven's Gate, pound for pound, Heaven's Gate has the most divisions, so that would improve game performance the most if we got rid of them. Oh, wow, the old Spokane State really has a lot of divisions. Ugh. But we can't go to war with them, really, until we knock out Heaven's Gate. I mean, all these guys have a good number of divisions, so it's not a terrible thing for us to target. Yeah, so we'll just work on getting rid of these guys over here. I mean, they are the closest to the vault. 165 days, jeez. Wait! I forgot, I can reduce that with, Military Academy would reduce Justify War Goal time, so I want to start working on that then. I'll need to save up some political power, because honestly, these justifications are taking a while. I guess I probably have a couple... Do I have anybody else that gives Justify War Goal time? Justify war gold at -5%. Yeah, I mean, I guess every amount helps at this point.
Hello.
Which area? Oh, they're in that air region? Okay. Assume they have no planes? Yeah. $4,000 factories. May have gone a little too far in a few places. I know we're kind of overkill at this point in the game, but I've never done Total Conquest in Old World Blues, so why not? And I want to get all the vaults. So I need 400 political power. Also, plus 7% division org is a good bonus. I completely forgot about a lot of these. Do these other ones, none of these reduce war gold, war justification time, I don't think. Daily compliance gain, don't really need to worry about daily compliance gain at this point. I can go to free trade once we stop needing a bunch of this stuff. Ooh, political power gain. Political power gain, that might be worth it later on. I really thought, hello, Savinox, good to see you. Yeah, we'll get 400 political power, which I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's like coring one province. So. I thought you could scavenge with tanks. I guess you can only oh wait, can you scavenge with... I think you can scavenge with power armor if you have power armor, but we don't have power armor, so... cannot do that. I really thought we had a political advisor that was reduced war goal justification, but I guess it's just the army advisor. Oh, wait, warmonger. Minus 10% justification. Okay, so we can get like a minus 30% justification total. Who would I want to switch out? I mean, command power. Daily compliance gain is probably what I need the least, because again, we have so much to core at this point. I mean, how much org do our divisions have? 77? Not bad. I just queue up more civilian factories, which will just mean I have more civilian factories to use. So yeah, so I'll switch leader skill bonuses. I'm guessing is that these bonuses? Leader skill bonuses. That's the only thing I could think of is generals.
Hello.
Hmm. I don't know how well that works. Malvin Car. Oh, that guy. Why is he minus 20%? Oh, he probably has a rate. He's got minus 10% from logistics, and then he has another minus 10% from Idiot Savant, I think. Let's see, political power. I'd rather get political power gain plus 10%, but can't do that on account of current ruling party elites. The Vault 37 failsafe, Grand Forks Trading Company, Nathaniel's Watchman. Yeah, we're fine. Do I even have a border with... How do you get a border with these people? Are they completely... Okay, there's a crossing there. Let's go for Crow Creek, because Crow Creek keeps justifying or sending spies at me. Which I guess I could have waited a little bit, because we're also going to get that one. Minus 5%, so this gets us a total minus 30%. Should make it just a tiny bit faster. And we're done.
Hey.
And at least these guys will be an easy,
Hello.
straightforward war. No river crossings or anything, really.
Hello.
Plague lands, that's not ominous at all. I only need 122 troops for my garrisons. Wow, our compliance must be crazy. I mean, what is our compliance gain? And like, so Texas is a state. I mean, we're already at 58%, 0.1% compliance daily. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So many factories, so little time. Oh no. Hoover Dam's a very tiny state. Struggle to click. Yeah, I know what you mean. I hate when the states or provinces are like super tiny. With the way the collision works if you try to click on anything. Alright, I think that's max infrastructure everywhere I can build infrastructure. Problem is how many civilian workshops I'm getting. uh... Oh, that gives us a connection to the last redoubt. Okay. Alright, 100 days. Let me see if I border them, if that makes it any faster. I doubt it will, but this war should be so quick that it won't really matter in the grand scheme of things, so... Easy peasy. Nope, still 100 days. Okay. Well. Oh well. I don't think there's... Yeah, there's no river crossing everywhere else. Oh, wait. Oh. I didn't realize there's a little spot right there. Okay.
Hello?
What are our resources even look like? Oh my. That's a lot of resources. Better in our hands than our enemies. I might check out freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. It is a net 8% gain to resistance, which that can be kind of a lot of resistance. Because I don't know what's the current. Yeah, minus 9%. So a lot of those would start being like. But I mean, even if they were like above. As long as they're not above 20%, I guess it's not that big a deal. is casualty numbers. And that ends that.
Hey. Sir. Hey. Hey.
The game is definitely getting faster with every tag we annex at this point. Supply consumption. Ooh, I mean, that would be good if I needed it, but supply in Old World Blues is generally pretty solid. Oh wow, I'm able to core Hopeville? What? Oh, New Vegas got renamed to Vault 21. That's funny. Then Vault 34 and Vault 3. Oh, right, because I can core it because I got a core on New Vegas. That's right. Because as long as it's adjacent to my core territory doesn't need to be contiguous. It's just that that's usually how that ends up. All right, cool. Orglots when moving could actually be good because my troops move in advance so much. So honestly, I think I'll do it. Which honestly, because coordination, 5% coordination really isn't that much. Don't suppose you have a free focus that I could get. Are there any that are Orglots when moving? Yeah, okay, observe. We'd have to get Sniper and okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so he was able to core that territory.
Hello.
Only I had a use for agricultural technology. Oh, Omaha. Oh, I forgot to start justifying on somebody again. Too caught up. Okay, so that's all wasteland, okay.
Sir? Hello? Hello? Sir?
I don't even know what that's gonna try and do. More civilian factories. How many factories? There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's any way else to get more Justify War Gold time. I may as well just get these advisors because I have the space for them. Local sheriff, spy master, or kind mercenary. Yeah, none of that stuff's justifications. None of these guys are justifications. Raiders from Southern Empires. Yeah, consumer goods. I think this will all be in the West Colorado region for us to take over. I guess yeah, that'll give us a border with foragers.
Sir? Hey.
Hooray!
Sir? Sir? Sir?
Well, that's probably why Legion declared war on Foragers, because I conquered this territory, but they thought they had a border because they still technically, like, owned that territory. Probably why. I mean, I still question how good the AI is at figuring out that mountains. Ooh, I think I repaired all of Hoover Dam also. Hooray! Plus 720 power. Beautiful. So I only okay, I am up to 345 with my garrisons. How much am I losing? About 1,000 per year. That's completely sustainable. I mean, we're gaining more than that a month in just growth. Over 105k civilian growth. Beautiful. Already. Oh, you actually hover and see. So, like, for me. I could probably just let the game be running while I do this, actually. You know what? I don't care that I have free military factories anymore. I really don't. Cipher Circle Junction. Cipher Circle Junction. Cyphers is closer, so I think. Takes so long to justify on though.
Hello? 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 Hey. Sir? Hey. Hello? Hello?
I get used to not needing to pause and just let the time pass because we're in such good shape in terms of how much we control. How quickly has compliance growing? So resistance target 32, but it's falling with compliance. That's a pretty good compliance growth. Controllers at PC, yeah, it's misleading 50%. I think that controllers at piece is like a 50% bonus to compliance growth, I'm assuming. It's not like I'm gaining 50% compliance in a day. Okay, I do have to pause to like actually be able to scroll that menu. Oh, have a new follower, King M20. Thanks for joining. Hello. At least try caravans under threat. We are saving the wasteland from a certain point of view. Traders from Hawaii. 100% base stability, 100% base war support, strike up a year-long trade deal. I think 25k is the maximum amount of caps we can even have. Sure, that doesn't really matter for us. Sure, you can ask me something. How much longer on our war goal? $55 days, great. Desktop, so yeah. I have a pretty beefy desktop to be able to... I mean, Old World Blues, I think the performance has gotten better. But, yeah, I'm running a pretty powerful desktop for this. These Paradox games are very CPU intensive. No. So it's a desk. So technically, laptops and desktops are both personal computers. A desktop is a computer that sits on your desk, so it's not a laptop. I guess people will call that a PC, but it's like, it's kind of the annoying thing. Like, people are like, oh, are you Mac or PC? It's like, well, Macs are PCs because they're personal computers. Like, you're saying more like, is it Mac versus Windows? Because then there's also Linux. Oh yeah, no worries. It's a lot of confusion. But so I have a desktop computer, so it's a computer that's separate from my monitors. So not a laptop. And like those, because like desktops are always going to be more powerful than. What's this yellow? Oh, maybe I took. Oh, probably just got more building slots in those areas. Like, laptops have gotten to, like, you can get, like, pretty good laptops, but, like, because the main bottleneck for a lot of computer components is cooling, so removing the heat that the component produces, you're always going to be able to put a better cooler in a standalone computer than in a laptop, because in a laptop you have so many size constraints. So, I am meaning to get a better laptop, because I've just been using I've always used, like, pretty cheap laptops, because I only need them for, like, school and stuff, but now that I have, you know, a job, I can afford to splurge and hopefully get myself a good gaming laptop, but it's just hard to, like... It's hard to know what's a good investment when it comes to gaming laptop, like, most, like, bang for your buck. English is bad, no... Oh, no worries, Assuming English is your second language, you're better than me, because I only speak English. That's one of the things I always think is crazy when people, like, insult somebody for like speaking like bad English, because presumably somebody speaking bad English, speaking English as a second language, so they know a whole nother language. Whereas like a bunch of people, I don't know, it comes across to me as kind of uh, arrogant, or I don't know, insensitive to say the least. But
Sir?
no worries, no worries. I only speak English though, so like I think I've had Brazilian viewers who don't really speak English, and I'm like, well, sorry, I can't really communicate with you. My bad. Okay, so where do we want? I mean, do I want to take out? I'm kind of tempted to just leave Lone Tree on one hand and conquer everything else. But I don't think. Well, let's get the Eureka territories because they're isolated from everybody else. MSI, the GPU 4060, i7 Gen 13. Nice, yeah, I mean, that sounds like that'll be a pretty powerful laptop then. I mean, 4060 will be plenty. I mean, depending on what kind of games you want to play, but like, do you know what the resolution on the laptop will be? Will it be like a 1080p or like a 4K laptop? Did I jump the gun and start justifying on them before justifying on Circle Junction? Oh, wait, does it really not cost that much more? Okay, now it really costs a lot more, okay. Didn't really intend to justify on two people at the same time, but whatever. Wait. Oh, did that reset my justification? I think it reset. Oh, whatever. Only HOI4. Then, yeah, I mean, the big thing is the laptop, which honestly, with Intel, you might be doing better, because that was the thing I was just recently looking at with AMD, is that Intel... Now, granted, I don't know how the generations are. I don't know if AMD's released their new product lineup, but Intel's killing it in terms of single-threaded performance right now, and that's the big bottleneck for Hearts of Iron 4, is that the AI all runs on a single CPU thread. So, like, there's no point in buying an AMD CPU with, like, 64 cores if the individual core performance is relatively weak. Because, that's not what matters when it comes to HOI. So Intel's kind of crushing it. I think they have, like, compared to the best AMD CPU you could get, I think they have, like, a 15 or 20% lead in terms of single-threaded performance. Per the benchmarks I've seen, which is not perfectly analogous to actually playing like Hearts of Iron 4. But, you know, it gives you a pretty good approximation of the difference, so. But I'm going to be waiting until, like, NVIDIA releases what'll presumably be the 50 series. Need to not be paused while I do this, because I need more time to pass. There's no point in me building all this AA, but why not? R56, oh yes, that's Road to 56. I've not really played Road to 56, no. I have people... I have not played Road to 56. I should check it out. Need to play more mods, but I have so many games I want to do. Yeah, I know, it's just, they have so many. Like, I have, like, some Kaiserite games, Cold War Iron Curtain, Old World Blues, obviously, A to Z and Vanilla. Want to play some Victoria 3. I got all the Victoria 3 DLC. So I want to play that. More Crusader Kings. More Fallout. So many games, so little time. Mountain Blade. Play Iraq. We're getting close. Iraq will be an I country because we're about to do the H countries, which I'm not sure what H countries there are. There's like Haiti, Honduras, Can't think of any other H countries off the top of my head at the start in HOI4. So yeah, so we can we'll get to Iraq pretty soon. Alright, I've been jumping around also because I think I already did like Luxembourg and what are the ones I've jumped around to do? Luxembourg, the United Kingdom. I think those are the only ones I jumped ahead for. God, I could see the AA getting built as I'm clicking. Have Avacall was age interesting. A particular reason why? I mean, Road to 56, I mean, it's basically the hoist start. Oh god, you could do A to Z and Road to 56. Those games would be so long, though, I feel. Although, I don't know, like, the main... I would still think that the main war would end... Like, if World War II still planned to end in, like... 45. Okay.
Hey.
See how these guys do without air support. Yeah, pretty well. Alright, now we could justify on Modoc. Okay, cool, and that should call the slags in as well. Save me a little bit of time.
Hello? Hello? Sir?
Overall, World Touch is... Like, I've generated 217. We were up around having generated 300%. Will be your next live? I mean, I should hopefully stream tomorrow. I do have a lot of stuff I want to play. Like, we're doing a Fallout 4 playthrough, so I want to play more Fallout 4. Skyrim, got more Skyrim I want to play. I did commit, I want to do like an Austria game in Kaiserreich, so, but I will hopefully be live again tomorrow. Usually I can be live on the weekends unless I have something special planned. So yeah, like probably tomorrow. I unfortunately don't really have a super set stream schedule because my schedule is kind of all over the place. So yeah.
Sir?
So yeah, I'll probably go for Heaven's Gate
Hey.
next, I think. Because I should be able to get... I mean, I'll have a huge front line with them. Alright, I need to pause, so I'm going to core. Bitter Springs, oh boy. Might buy the gaming laptop tomorrow, see... I see. I usually don't usually don't play multiplayer, unfortunately. Usually just playing single player. Ah, this event again.
Sir?
Oh, wow. Everything's getting built so quickly. I mean, I guess I could queue up building, like, forts and... forts and outposts. This would take a lot longer to build. They're justifying the Murtaugh reformers. I don't know why some of these take so much less time to justify. Alright, cool. They also declared war on me. Oh, they do have some planes. Oh, well. Didn't make too much of a difference. Because they weren't in a faction, I get to annex them piece by piece.
Sir? Hello?
Should bring some more divisions to bear. The Murtaugh reformers might have a ton of divisions. Not too worried. Southernmost Idaho. So they got South Idaho and then southernmost Idaho.
Hey.
They cored all their territory? Yeah, it looks like... I assume the AI's probably cored all their territory by now. Ah, this one again. Year-long deal. I guess maybe because we're on the West Coast now, we can get that trader from Hawaii deal, I'm guessing. Oh, and then probably the Gulf Coast is why we get that trade with South America. I guess I made a mistake clicking that. Oh, I got it out scrolling. Okay. Heaven's Gate, I know, they get, like, cheaper war goal justifications against them. Leadfoot, get that Orgloss when moving, makes it easier to push. Whoops. I mean to have you guys do that, but whatever.
Sir.
Hooray!
Hey. Sir. Sir. Hey. Sir.
Oh man, if I build max radar, that could cause too many effects on screen. Actually, build air bases, I guess? How much does an air base... Okay, air bases cost... pretty comparable cost to AA, because they don't get more expensive the more you build. I'm queuing up so much stuff, and I still haven't gotten rid of the free civilian factories icon. We'll see how our troops do, and they're doing pretty well. Oh yeah, we're racking up the casualties, and his divisions are getting overrun. I'm just thinking of things to build to use the factories on. Move our... Actually, all the fighting's even further north. Yep. Give me the plane. Give me him. There we go. Fall of Heaven's Gate. Data against Vault 37 has proved too much for Heaven's Gate to handle. .37 has been involved in bitter urban fighting. Heavily contested. For once in decades, the smoke coming from the city was not a call for mass. I was just fine with T.H.O.M.A.S, that's right.
Hello.
Production boost, don't need it. Oh, and we have our justification, so let's go ahead. We'll go and justify the Marler tribe. Easy peasy.
Hey.
The tricky thing is because the Mirelurk tribe now needs so many troops on their border because I'm justifying them, they might actually fold to Yakama, but we'll see.
Hey.
More cores. Mighty step into the future. Well, it has like 40 divisions, so really not that many. I love how I capture Mirelurks and could conceivably use them as equipment.
Sir. Hey.
Try to see if I recognize any of the cities around here. Oh, hey, I recognize Salem, capital Oregon. Eugene ruins. Rip. So can you just build 8? Okay, so you can build 8 levels of coastal fort. Okay. This probably makes more sense to focus building them up here. They also have planes? Lame. More Mirelurks. Okay. And I'm going to be lazy and just do it this way. Like that, not worry about all that in-between space. Oh boy. Clearing out Vault of Ghoul infestation that's plagued for almost 2 centuries cost more than a few members of the security team. Vault 6 seems to be perfectly intact to be used as a new settlement or production center. Hmm. Yeah, I get a core normally, so I'll just get the extra building slots. Oh, it does a rename Mount St. Helens to Vault. Wait. Oh, it gets production there. Uh. Yeah. Oh, they made supply hubs also cheaper. Uh. All right. I don't even know how much. I mean, I guess if I build 10 levels. Of naval bases, it's a little bit more. A little bit more expensive, but I don't think it really costs that much more than a factory. Okay, let's justify Old Spokane because that should call this entire faction in because they're guaranteed by a faction member, and that'll probably be. And we're getting close to the end. Yeah, let him spill out into non-core territory that won't prevent his surrender or her surrender rather. Because there's no possible hope.
Sir.
Why we suffer. They bamboozled themselves out of a front line. There we go.
Hello. Hello.
No borders there. Looks like there's one river there are a couple crossings. But we'll probably push on that line quickly enough. Pass keepers, honestly,
Sir.
if they spill out across over here and get me close to capitulating, well, good for them. I'm not going to worry about it too much, although I do need to pull my Air Force over here. Oh, I have space over there. Takes so long for my airships to move. Got our losses, yeah, sure. I'll get the effects of old world factory schematics, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so that's the like, crossing if I don't do a naval invasion. I actually need to build a navy to deal with that. I don't know. That's a mighty Vault 37. Okay, so we're up to 27 million. Yeah, I mean, we're getting, again, like 10%, I'm guessing, of like how much the total population of this area was. Like, I'm guessing the total population of this area was like, or, I mean, through like 300 million in the present day, I think. It sounds right, like Mexico, like 150 million, California, Texas, 50 million apiece, 250 million plus everything else. Sounds about right. All right. This one might be a little bit interesting. There we go. There's planes, just what I wanted to see. Alright, fine. If you want to push there, that's fine. We'll just push that way then.
Take this.
Please stop that. Oh, got the old Spokane state at least. Everybody else will have to capitulate their entire faction, but that's fine.
Had enough?
Pass keepers, I'm gonna guess, they're probably ruining their front line, leading troops into my territory. I justify on dredgers. I'm fairly confident I'll be able to end this war pretty quickly. Uh,
Sir?
quick front line there. Yeah, we can. I mean, now it makes sense for everybody to be considered major countries because there's just nobody. I'm so massive that. And also, it's still. I mean, most of that's non-core territory, anyways. Now, if it gets over to like here, yeah, now it'll start getting into core territory for us. But I mean, that'll just consume his divisions with attrition. Redmond Vault lost. Oh, economic capital vault.
Hello?
What's even going on here, guys? Come on. I mean, this is
This'll be over quickly.
this pass keepers with the amount of mountain passes and stuff. See, because then it just deletes the front line and troops are like, I don't know what to do.
Had enough?
I don't. Okay, yeah, you guys' front lines are all messed up. Get rid of that pocket, I guess. Why did you go? They lost that base. Ugh. Old World Blue Devs, why did you do this? Why did you make this so?
Hello?
Yep, they got overrun. Oh well. Fine. $52. Give me 52 divisions over there, and we'll make a big old front line here and hopefully deal with a bunch of their divisions. Doesn't have that many, it's just, man, it is hell fighting in these mountain passes.
Hello?
Meanwhile, I have like 80 billion divisions.
Hey. Hey. Hello?
I'm not even gonna bother. Just put them all in one big division
Sir?
or army. Just take everything back.
You're no match for us.
And there we go.
Sir?
Ugh.
Sir?
And of course, the front line's gone. push that way, I suppose.
Hey.
These guys are technically encircled now, so they don't have
Hello.
fuel cells. Sure, let's go and declare war. I might as well just justify and be at war with everybody, because it doesn't particularly matter at this point. Okay, I'm starting to knock out some of their divisions. I assume they're having some trouble with manpower a little bit. Oh, and all my divisions just quit. None of them managed to make it across the river, it looks... Oh, there's no way for them to get across the river, I see.
Hello.
Please just finish off that pocket, please.
Sir. Hello.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Sir.
Watch, they're not going to make... Yep, they weren't able to figure out that that's the way they need... Oh. Interesting, I've never seen them do that before. Yep, but these guys, they can't to it that they need to go south down here. You just carpet this area and close air support.
Hello.
Guys, please just knock out these encircled divisions. Alright. They capitulated at least. March up there. I'm just should be justifying New Victoria, yeah.
Hey.
Guys, please just finish the encirclements.
Hello. Sir? Hello?
Excuse me?
Hello?
Took a lot more casualties this time around. I mean, we did inflict a ton of casualties. They did just have a ton of troops and everything. These pass keepers. Gina lost. What?
Sir?
Guys. Guys. I think another part of the problem, it's not just like the front lines, although the front lines definitely aren't helping.
Hey.
It's just that, like, he has a bunch of, like, motorized divisions that are pretty fast. Okay, pass keepers capitulated mercifully. Some dredgers, this has got to be where most of their victory points are, I'm guessing.
Hey. Hello? Sir? Sir?
Alright. And this time I will actually take their fleet, because I am going to need a fleet to do naval invasions. And I assume this fleet, perhaps naval... The fleet goes to our capital. I don't think.
Hey.
Never mind, those fleets are pretty worthless for us.
Hey.
There we go. Passkeepers really doesn't have that many states. Okay, I think the game here is to actually just let them push.
Sir?
So, like, I'll just try to cordon off an area.
Hey.
Let them get all their divisions out, because what I don't want is them to have, like, a trillion divisions stationed on my, on that crossing. Yeah, I do naval invasions, do all this stuff. That's fine with me. I should have been doing is just building air bases everywhere. Never have too many air bases. Ooh. Guys, please, just don't go that way. Please.
You're
Please.
mine. Take this. Take this. Hello.
See, this really doesn't matter at all for me if they push, because bleeding out division. I mean, okay, I'm gonna get negative malices for them taking this stuff, but at the end of the day, care about the most here.
Hello.
To be encircling and destroying those divisions such that I can break across the strait. So once I'm across that strait, it's game over.
Sir.
Assuming they've put a bunch of divisions here and it's pretty weak. Might just be...
Hey. Sir.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
Go, go, go.
Hey. Sir.
Oh, yeah, it's game over.
Hello. Hello. Hey. Sir. Hello.
Hooray! Alright. Now I actually need to build a ship. No naval XP, cool. Oh, never mind, just build the default. Alright. Max out naval bases here, 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 here. Just everywhere. Oh, am I justifying? Yeah. And then prepare a naval invasion. Oh, okay, that's a weird air region, but okay. How many ships do these guys have? I mean, they can't... That's a lot of ships. It's gotta be using all their manpower. Eh. They have, like... This is all considered non-core territory to them? Why can't he core his own state? I don't understand. Did they get, like, forced out? I'm so confused. Let's actually concentrate everybody over here. Alright. What kind of naval strike capabilities do these fighters even have? Two versus two versus two. Okay, so not a ton. Okay, so those have a lot of naval attack, okay. A lot of airships, a lot of aces. That's fine. Honestly, we'll be fine. Half of these guys have them on naval strike in that sea region. Oh, and I should build max radar also. Oh, I am building max radar. I don't know how he has that many ships, though. Like, where's he getting the manpower? Like, how can he support a ton of ships with 474 manpower? He also can't maintain a garrison law, it looks like. Alright, now I can have all these guys just go into that fleet. So despite all his ships, he doesn't actually have anything fielded. Kind of makes me want to switch some of these guys to port strike. Pipeline failed, oh no. Pipeline failed, oh no. Three of my blimps. Well, did I inflict any damage to him? A little bit. Oh boy, here we go. Well, that was easy. I guess he instantly capitulates because he has no core territory whatsoever, so. Do they go back, or does the naval... Okay, they do finish the naval invasion. Colors are very similar to the Hated Confederation. We're almost done. I'm pretty sure if I check diplomacy... Yep. Lone tree, so lonely.
Hey.
Maximum attrition for what? Alright, Lone Tree, it's time for you to meet your end.
Hello. Hey. Sir.
I
I've got this one.
didn't realize there was a connection there.
This will be over quickly. You're mine.
Oh no. They can't get supply now. In theory, I could build a There we go.
Sir? You're no match for us. Sir? Had enough? Hello?
Of course, they have a straight connection over there.
Hey. Sir?
Oh. Yes. All right. All that's left is Lone Tree. Honestly, these guys, I could just go and disband them. You hit the Tri-Cities. Kennewick is renamed to Tri-Cities. So where is that? Neat. I don't get a ton of, like... I guess, did Lanius already do, like, restore the Palo Verde nuclear plant and all those decisions, I guess? I didn't get to do any of that. How much am I losing to garrison damage, by the way? Oh, no. Oh. Boy, I should not click that. 14k. Okay, we're losing a little bit more manpower now. Core a little bit of stuff. Should help some. I mean, we did... Because Passkeepers took a bunch of our non-core territory, we would have lost a bunch of compliance, so... Need to get that up. But I can get rid of all of our, like, justify war goal bonuses and whatnot, after this final battle.
Sir? Hey. Hey. Sir?
When in doubt, I'm always a bad weather penalty prediction. So yeah, it's about 30 million population. Again, probably gone up quite a bit. So I'd say it's probably low, like around 20 million, maybe 15 million at the start of the game. This is the final battle. Oh yeah, we get the big name.
Sir.
As a non-Mexican nation, own all pre-war states of the United States of America. Oh boy. Alright. Just take everybody, disband everything. I don't need anything built anymore. I think we have enough support robots. Yeah, I have 1.1 million support robots and how many dogs? 900,000. Yeah, that's enough to maintain our support, so... And disband the Air Force. Alright. I want to save here. Beautiful. I want to see what happens if we start ramping up sort of the followers of the pipe. So first we're going to change some of our advisors around. Because I can give up this... yeah, this guy I could give him up for head physician now. So we're at about 150k total population growth. Now we're at 160k, and then we can also drop down to settlement protection. That'll be 300 political power. I'm going to start doing... Don't really care about these other ones. So yeah, these are the only two focuses I really care about doing with the followers. But let's see what they ask for as we ramp up influence. As long as they don't ask for us to release non-core territory, I'm fine with ramping up influence with them. I mean, our garrisons are still, like, super small in terms of what we need to garrison. Is we'll try to finish out infrastructure construction. It's something to do. Oh, no. Can't zoom in. Cannot zoom in. Surprised at the AI with all this time. Like, this did take a while and they didn't build max infrastructure in all their states, but I guess it's not something AI really prioritizes. Honestly, this only took like 2 hours, though, from the start of the stream, which I'm happy with. I thought it'd take a little bit longer. Honestly, it would have been pretty quick, except for the pass keepers. Nuisance. The biggest thing is I think the followers give negative political power malices. So that will be less than ideal, but other than that... Yeah, I think that is Wasteland. Somehow it has 6 infrastructure. Alright. Alright, let's drop our garrison law to the minimum amount. And then I will go ahead and finish out those robot techs, which drop our recruitable pop even more, because I can deal with that now. I could take other decisions to boost followers of the apocalypse, but I don't really want to. Let's go ahead and up our trade law. Open to traders. Interesting, the trade tariffs go up if you're more open to traders, but that's probably just like the amount of caps you earn from trading, which presumably goes up if you encourage trade more. Downside of doing this when you're clicking a bunch is that you might click through an event, which I've had happen before, particularly with Kaiser. Kaiser will send a lot of events. Almost 170k monthly growth pop. Yeah, because let's see, I can check the state population growth. Yeah, followers of the apocalypse, clean water, Diana's guidance, T.H.O.M.A.S banned, grain solicitations, all the techs. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting that big growth already, over 30 million pop. Is there anything else I really want to change here? I guess if we get drop this, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of one of the things I'd like the fewest people to be in the military, but like, non-core manpower, daily compliance gain. I'd rather keep, yeah, I'd rather keep the resistance minimal. You would think that like your conscription law would also result in higher amounts of resistance, but I guess not. I am going to go for freedom of speech to get even more political power. Yeah, that's another like 0.25 political power a day. That's worth it, I think. I mean, the resistance target, yeah, it's higher now, but not super high. Hey, give me those building slots, please. So yeah, we don't have grain solicitations active currently. Yeah. Wait a little bit. Up. General atomic schematics, nice. Hello, Mr. Hello. Just, we succeeded in saving the wasteland. Hope you're having a good day. It's the weekend for me, so that's why I was able to play some Old World Blues. Yep, as Vault 37, Overseer Thomas. He's a good guy. Pay no heed to the cruel tyrant trait. But yeah, NCR gone. Caesar's Legion gone. New Vegas gone. House gone. Benny gone. Fallout 2 protagonist, believe it or not, also gone. Since we've won, I'm basically just kind of building stuff and trying to see, just trying to kind of test the limits. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of population we can get. Negative 1%, that could be a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, because it's minus 25. Right. That's why I have to be on Outsider Volunteers, because minus 25%, it doesn't go to 0. It could overflow, and then I could end up with negative manpower, which, I can't have negative manpower. Farewell Conquest in the Millennium Dawn mod. Yeah, I haven't played Millennium Dawn, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but I haven't played it at all yet. Oh, yeah, save Inox. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's more stable. But yeah, I think a multiplayer game playing is, yeah, all the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, not all of them, because there are like 15 Brotherhood of Steel factions, but playing some of them. Try China? Yeah, I might check it out. Because, yeah, I know that's one of the... Like, it's one of, like, the really popular ones. It's, like, definitely, like, top 10 for, like, total conversion mods. Updated to 1.10. Nice. I really wish there was just a build all or queue all button. Yeah, I get a cup. I assume the extra building slots are coming from, like, maybe compliance, or, like, I mean, I am taking decisions to get up. Speaking of decisions. Followers demand demilitarization. All. Excuse me? Did that just get rid of a ton of factories, or what? Oh. Hold on. Oh, this is hilarious. This will get rid of a ton of my civilian factories, which I kind of need to do. Corruption in Grand Forks reveals some of all 37 leaders are taking bribes in exchange for government favors. Sure, we'll root out the injustice. The focus tree is massive for every country. They're going to add the East Coast soon. Yeah, I'm excited for when they add the East Coast. The chai. Wait, in Old World Blues, or... Because I haven't played a whole lot of countries in Old World Blues, actually. I play too many house games in Old World Blues. Oh, Old World Blues She. I mean, the easiest thing is to... The problem with... the easiest thing is to ally with the NCR, but then I think you gotta kind of baby the NCR in their war with Caesar's Legion, because the NCR, they lose against Caesar's Legion a lot of the time when I play. It's only removing 2 arms workshops at a time, which take quite a while, I think. I just realized I stopped getting the requests to build arms workshops. Oh yeah, Core Area 51, neat. Yeah, I can't core anything without enough, Hoover Dam. We're done on that. Can you get alien tech? Wait, hold on. War with you did war with the NCR. North Front last 6 months. You get alien tech. Not as Vault 37, no. Whereas I guess they don't really show the... Because I know is the She that get the Jean 85 attack plane, and then there are the vertibirds. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you're restricted. I wish that there were more ways, especially like late game, to get more of the advanced tech, but you can't do it. Yeah, I'm going to be clicking this decision a lot. Does this change the effect of the national spirit? No, not really. They have so much influence. I mean, I have so many arms workshops is the thing. Alright, or... Total population stabilized at around 200k for recruitable pop. Been clicking this button. You got every country. Yeah, we conquered every country. If I go to diplomacy, we're the only country, Vault 37. I figured we'd play a little bit. I was just curious to see what happens with the followers, which, yeah, I mean, I'm basically in a vicious cycle of needing to dismantle arms workshops. And this is going to take forever. I have no idea how many states we control. I assume we control, like... They're probably, like, I don't know, 500, 1,000 states in the game. And we've got a ton of factories in them. Hello, war. What's the final deal? I don't know. I mean, I wonder what happens if, like, can the followers go up infinitely? But yeah, this is kind of just, like, a neat little, like, challenge, essentially. Like, the game's more or less done. I'm just kind of messing around. Thanks. Why not convert some factories? Might take slightly less time. I could. The problem is I'd have to queue that all up, and I don't know, it could be a while. Yeah, I'll probably check out Millennium Dawn at some point. I'll probably wrap up with this. I do want to watch some. I want to watch. I haven't watched House of the Dragon yet. I've heard House of the Dragon's good, so I was going to catch up on like the 2 episodes that have been released. So I'm probably going to stop streaming in a little bit here. But yeah, I'll definitely add Millennium Dawn as something to check out. Like I said, I know that one's really popular. I don't even know, like, what even happens? I mean, I guess they're not making bigger demands. I thought that, like, I was kind of hoping that if the followers' influence was really high, you would get better effects. I mean, the problem with the followers, like, it's not really viable to have the followers of the apocalypse in your, empire, because they just, well, they just want so few factories. I'm assuming this is opening up building slots. Okay, let me see. See, the problem with the conversion is that what I have to click, so... So if I were to... So I can't even shift click this. Oh, I do not like... Yeah, this is just not very great. Yeah, I think it is unironically a little bit easier to just click this button over and over again. Yeah, I mean, if I could just click on states and convert it, but the fact that I have to specifically click that button and I also can't shift click, that's a little bit of a deal breaker right there. I mean, I guess that's all they want. I mean, now I'm curious. What's their demand after I do this? Which, I mean, I also want to try and core everything. Ideally, I mean, it's going to take a while. There's 300 political power apiece. I mean, I guess I could mark all my states as core states, but you know. I also just kind of want to see how high our population could get. Like, we're getting almost 200k pop. I'm kind of tempted to see how long it would take us to get the pop higher than, like, the IRL population of this region. They could be like, hey guys, we fixed the apocalypse. It's a downside this just removes the arms workshops, whereas the conversion would keep them as civilian factories, but we're not particularly hurting for factories, so... And we did also find out that the maximum is like 25 million caps is the maximum amount you can have. I mean, how many clicks could this conceive? I mean, the most I could have to click this is like 1,500 times, which isn't great, but Risk of Rain 2 I have to click a lot also, and I do that just fine. Okay, give me that monthly population. All that recruitable pop. I love monthly population modifiers in all games. I want to see the population number as high as possible. I guess what I could do is I could go into states and delete all the factories, because you can just instantaneously delete buildings. See, the problem here is it really should just... I guess maybe it's hard to code. Like, if a state has, like, 7 military factories, just have them remove 5 military factories. But... oh well. This one I can go ahead and collapse this and collapse this, I think. Are any of these even good? Rapid construction speed? Nah. Nothing particularly interesting here. I just wonder what other demands, because I'm pretty sure... nope. That there are just other demands that they will make, but I don't know what those are because I have to go through this one. I do love that, again, they're doing this when I'm, like, a robot AI. And they're pressuring me to do this. $36 million total population, nice. I don't even know if I can core the islands, actually, because I don't border. I'm never going to have a core that borders them on land. 2,600. I mean, again, like, it doesn't... we don't have to go down to 0, but I suspect we're going to be more or less down to 0 by the end of it. The AI loves building arms workshops. This is also, like, ridiculous. Like, they're upset that I did it. I'm like, no, 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 followers. I conquered land that had a bunch of arms workshops in it. We export so much. Yeah, I'm really curious how high their influence can go. Can it go to 10,000? I might conceivably have to click this button 1,000 times. $2,500 factories. We're getting there. How much are our garrisons? We need 58 men for our garrisons. I had tempted, okay, at the end of 2301, I want to check to see how much damage our garrisons are actually taking. Good thing about staying on this page is I don't forget to do the Contact Lost mission. Almost at 5,000. Oops. I won't click on those other ones because I have no use for, like, research benefits or anything. I really only care about, like, building slots, but mainly the population growth. Wish you could build farms or something that, like, I don't know, give more population growth. It could be cool. 5,000. We're sub 2,400 arms workshops. I mean, again, at a minimum, we need to get down to 2,000. Once we're below 2,000, I'm not sure when this will stop, because I think a lot of places only have, like... I mean, again, I just don't know how many states there are. Is there a way to find out how many states there are? I don't think there's an easy way to see. Oh, hello, Hunter. Yeah, this is exhilarating gameplay, I know. But we did it. We saved the wasteland. But we may have made the followers of the apocalypse a little too powerful. They have 5,800 influence in our country. Make that 6,000 influence. Still at 2,200 arms workshops. Alright, let's do some more coring. How much is a lot? I don't know, but we're going to find out what happens if they can go up to 10,000. And we're up to, okay, so here's the interesting thing. We're up to almost 40 million population in the territory we control. I'm thinking it's probably possible, because I think in modern day, the total population is around 300 million in this area. Like, I'm assuming, like, around, like, 150 million for Mexico, 50 million for Texas, 50 million for California, throw in another, 50, maybe 100 million, I guess, for everything else. 350 million. So if our population gets up to like 350 million, we kind of undid the apocalypse, you know? Well, yeah, I gotta keep that new citizen care package or else we start getting a little bit of resistance. Oh yeah, so I wanted to check. So what is our resistance? Let's see how bad it is to click this. Oh no, this is the bad one. Oh no, 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 no. Uh... Should not have clicked that. Should not have clicked that. Don't click this button, kids. Uh-oh. Game's not doing great. I mean, I think the problem is you just have so much, like, even with very low resistance, you just have so much activity, and it records every single activity for 12 months. So the log, rendering that log, I think, is massive. I really hope the game doesn't crash. Oh yeah, one of my CPU threads is pinned. Oh, wait for it to respond. Come on, game, you could do it. I want to believe in you. Should have saved before clicking the garrison log. When we do a world conquests in HOI, very careful if you click on the garrison log. I'm worried the game's stuck. I don't think it can render it. I'll give it like another minute, I guess. We give it another 30 seconds, but this, I mean, I think reload the autosave. Yep. All right. Ugh. Don't click the garrison log. I should have known. I should have known. I think if the game gets stuck, I think if it does it, like sometimes it'll hitch trying to load the garrison log, but I think if it just puts, you're done. Let me just relaunch that. Should have an autosave in January, so we lost like 4 months of playtime, but it was just a lot of clicking a button. So you probably clicked the button like 120 times. We make the future, folks, whether we want to or not. Being an actual leader, we're an AI. We did it, Pinkerton. We saved the wasteland. I clicked the garrison log button and not the occupied territories list, and that kills the game. Alright, so we started, I mean, at least you can see we started here, Vault 37, and now we're... Top security officials compile an Excel sheet of all dissident activity, and the Excel sheet just crashes whenever you try to open it. That's like... It's like you have a Python script or whatever that's just appending to a spreadsheet, but nobody ever opens the spreadsheet. And the second you try to open the spreadsheet, boom. Imagine if it actually crashed us as the AI overseer. Alright. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, we can't do power armor, unfortunately. Wait. No, I thought maybe you could cheese it and click spend and get a tech up that way. Yeah, we won. I'm just kind of messing around. Although... Okay. I know... I was gonna cheat, but I do kind of want these extra monthly population techs, so I think I am going to turn on research on icon click. So this lets me get the plus 50% from there, from Vault Healthcare, and the plus 20% there from Underground Hydroponics, which realistically we should have at least those techs, because again, we are a Vault Tech country. I don't get why we don't get those. But, that'll just give us a little bit more population growth, which is all I really care about. Again, we've basically won, so, like, who cares? But I do want to see what happens, because I may have buffed Pinkerton, I may have buffed to the Followers of the Apocalypse a little bit. They may have 5,300 influence in my country. Most challenging war, don't look at the war with the Pass Keepers. The Pass Keepers was just annoying because it's all these little paths passes, and the AI just, your front lines cannot handle that. I think probably the most challenging war, honestly, was the first one. Like, once we beat Manitoba, we were pretty set by then, because, in fact, I don't think anybody declared war on us. I think we were the ones declaring war at our own pace. Like, Manitoba was the one where, like, we got war declared on us. Honestly, the Roach King War actually might have been tougher, because Manitoba War was really just holding. Yeah, it's probably that first war, maybe, with the Roach King. Yeah, overall wasn't too bad. I know some people, like, a lot of it's just RNG, like how bad are the... We're using negative 54 convoys, nice. This equipment production, yeah, we're fine. Okay, so what happens with doctrines? Can I just research? Okay, so I could just unlock all of these. But yeah, but some people I know play Vault 37 and they just get unlucky with how many people declare war on them, and that's just the way the game goes, especially if you're a robot country, because of the way the AI evaluates the strength of robots, because your deployed manpower is so low. Having robots. Oh. Keep clicking that button. This is the gameplay now. Clicking this button. And watching the followers' influence become stronger and stronger in my country. $2,300 arms workshops. But this is basically, the followers don't like that I have upwards of more than 2 arms workshops in a state, so this removes 2 arms workshops every time I click it from states, and grows their influence. But, I have to click this a lot. I mean, in theory, I could have buffed the followers, and, like, if this is all they demand, I could just, like, if you wanted to, like, cheese it, like, I could just sit on this for 60 days, and I could be building arms workshops faster than the followers are demanding I demilitarize, which would be hilarious to do. Because you could just sit on that for 60 days, but yeah. I guess I can keep this collapsed and only open it when I actually have something to do. Yeah, I could conceivably, I mean, I don't know how many states I have or what the distribution of my arms workshops is. I don't know how many states are in Old World Blues total, but I'm gonna guess it's a lot. I have to remove a lot of arms workshops. For monthly pop growth, yep, 200k monthly pop growth, nice. Hello, man. Brawl is good. Nice of you to join. You must be really excited for this exhilarating Vault 37 gameplay right here, clicking this button. I do want to see if they could get to 10,000. I wonder. I bet they can, but you never know when the developers might have capped something. Oh, and we're getting an autosave. Yeah, grain solicitations, even more pop growth. Oh yeah, almost 250k pop growth a month. I wonder what my most populous state is. Like, I'm tempted to think it'd either be 250k there, about my capital, Grand Forks. That's only 50k, 100k. I don't think there's an easy way to check what's the most populous. Shady Sand's probably pretty populous. Ooh, going for that. That's 200k. I think Fallout. Yeah, New Vegas is probably the most populous at like 250,000. Ooh. Really do not want to miss that. Can I core Hoover Dam? There we go. I'm also curious about if this mod will crash eventually. I know, which it might be a lot more stable now that I annexed everybody. I know that like playing the New Order will crash after like by like 1980, 1990 in game, which to be fair, the mod's not meant to really be played past 72 for the most part, but still. Come on, 7k influence, let's go. Oh yeah, as far as plus 20% monthly population, let's go. We're almost sub 2,000 arms workshops. We should... I hope we're getting close to being done clicking this. I mean, I kind of hope we're not. Because I want to get to 10,000. But at the same time. Oops. Almost down to 1900. Yep. Just doing that agricultural one for more building slots. Not that I need them. Oh wow. Yep, that's all the building slots that have been freed up. Keep all that up, only keeping 1,500 factories busy. Oh, interesting, that changes color as I saturate more factories to be in use. And again, the big reason I'm doing this is to see what I'm not sure if the followers will make another demand besides the factory demilitarization. Can I see where resistance is the highest? Oh, never mind, I can't really. Try to think of other wars. Like, the Legion War, honestly, wasn't really that bad. Like, the Legion, they just kind of try to overwhelm you with numbers and everything, but they're not very good at, like, fighting robots. Although they did manage to beat Santa Anna this time around, but I think that Santa Anna was relatively weak. It just didn't have a whole lot of divisions, whereas the Legion was, like, really strong. Plus, they also had, like, New Vegas Securitrons helping them out, because Benny sided with his Legion, which, is a choice. Interesting, they don't seem to care about dismantling naval dockyards, which, I mean, I guess makes sense because of, like, convoys and everything. $1880. I definitely need to pause when I enter the core menu. This is a lot of states. Oh boy, almost 8,000 influence. We do it on pop. So I think that's without the follower and the grain solicitations. We're getting about 220K a month, which has like 2.5 million a year. So 40 million now for pop. We gotta be getting close to the end here. I mean, I get, again, technically, like, I mean, again, I have no idea how the industry's distributed. Almost at 9,000. Alright, 1,700 left. There've got to be like 500 states in the game, so like we could have like up to 1,000 arms workshops at least, I expect. Oh boy. Alright, we're getting close to 10,000. Almost 1,500 factories left. Almost to 10K. Come on. Can it go to 10K? Yes, it can. Go beyond 10K. Looks like you got pretty far first time seeing your vid. How long was this going for? This is the 4th part. I've been doing at least 3 hours apart, so this is like 12, culmination of like 12 to 15 hours of gameplay, I think. I think we finished conquering the world like maybe half an hour ago. Well, conquering the wasteland that we can't conquer. But yeah, and now I'm just trying to see what happens when you get the followers of the apocalypse to have like 10,000 influence in your country. And we're also trying to see how high I can get the population up to. We have the total population of our country up to over 44 million, so honestly not bad for an apocalypse, you know? Can I start coring my way down to Flagstaff? Alright, I core Flagstaff next time, because that is one of the hotbeds of resistance. I like the look of this mod. Is it like an overhaul mod? So you conquer the whole map or just what you have? So we've conquered the whole map. So this is Old World Blues, the Fallout. Well, I assume there are other Fallout mods, but this is like the big total conversion mod for Hearts of Iron 4 to Fallout. And this is what they have rendered. So I think they originally focused on like the West Coast because that's the setting of like Fallout 1 is set down here. Yeah, because it goes all the way. I think Fallout 1 goes all the way down to Dayglow and Junktown and the Hub. I'm pretty sure those are all in Fallout. Oh, yeah, Shady Sands also. So it's like sort of all this area of Fallout 1, and then Fallout 2's all up here. Like Arroyo, Redding, Navarro, New Reno, I believe. And then, like, there are other games now, like New Vegas is obviously set down here in the Mojave, so this is where New Vegas takes place. And then, we don't talk about it, but there was the Fallout Brotherhood of Steel game, and that took place in Texas. So they've got Texas, and then they're working on adding, the Midwest is where Fallout Tactics takes place, so they're working on adding, the Midwest, they're working on expanding and adding the, oh no, and the game crashed. What time was I at in the game? West Coast in DC. Yeah, I've been playing the mod for, I'm probably playing the mod for at least a couple years since it came out. I'll try to relaunch a save again, but I think we're, I think I am pushing this game to its limits. That's how you know you're playing a game well, is when it crashes. There are two ways to, like, win a game. You either actually beat the game the way the developers intended, or you cause the game to crash. Those are the two ways to complete a game. We got Chupacabra with an automatic weapon. That's when they get really quiet, because they understand the situation we're in. Nearest. This poor mod is never meant to do this. Crashing a game is the better way to win, you know it. A lot of fun, Risk of Rain. I also play Risk of Rain 2. That's the way to play that game. You're not playing that game correctly until you crash the game. Oh, how many okay, we didn't lose too much progress. Let's do a quick debug smooth for free performance. Honestly, I think I could stop bothering with scavenging. It doesn't really matter too much at this point. We have to be getting close to dismantling our factories. So yeah, so basically what I'm dealing with right now is there's the followers of the apocalypse. They're like a pacifist, like anarchist group, and they really don't like me having military factories in my country. So this decision deletes some of my military factories to make them happy. And at a certain point, they should stop asking me to delete military factories, but I am not there yet. It's pretty crazy. I think, like, at one point we were up to, like, 7,000 factories total, which was pretty insane. I wonder if the internal garrison log is running into problems. Had we, like, already cored? Okay, yeah, that was before we got far enough before we, hopefully can core Flagstaff next. Yeah, we have all the map. Like, if I open diplomacy, we're the only country left. So. I don't need an army. I disbanded my army and my military. Kind of trying to make, like, more of a pacifist. That's why I'm buffing the followers of the apocalypse. I'm trying to see what does, like, a super pacifist state look like. I mean, I'm also trying to see how high we can get our population, because we're at about 45 million now. So, like, if we could get to like 300 million, we kind of brought the population of this area back up to the modern day. I also want to see what the followers demand once I don't have all these military factories. Uh, but I don't know, we'll see if the game will allow that. Yeah, I have like minimum. Like I have my lowest conscription law. Trying to keep my recruitable pop super low. Just being like, hey, we're gonna try to see how well we can manage the wasteland now that we're the only game in town. Oh, we core Flagstaff now. Oh no, we can't. Oh, maybe if I could probably need new citizen care package, maybe. I mean, I don't really want to set resistance. Sorry, I mean, I guess I could just sacrifice the 100 political power. Or we could core other places. That resistance is really... Oh, I could just put a... I should just be able to put a spy there, actually, to drop the resistance. Now that I think about it. Yes, aren't I so smart? It'd be funny if the pacifists just break the country apart, like territories just separate, you have to do it all over again, except everyone's more population restricted. I mean, that is a non-zero chance of that happening. Um, so, but that's kind of what I'm trying to find out. Alright, we got at least an autosave, so we got a little bit more progress. I'm also wondering if there's just kind of a hard limit to the game, because certain mods will just, like, the New Order's the biggest one I know, where that one, like, well, if you go, it starts in, like, 1960 or whatever, and if you go to 1990, the game will just crash. Now, you're not meant to play past, like, 72, but... yeah. Alright, let's core Flagstaff. Gets rid of a ton of resistance. I assume Phoenix says, a decent amount of resistance. Philolix Lair. Okay, that's got a decent amount of resistance. Do we have cores nearby? I know we've got some cores in, like, Mexico kind of scattered, I think. Thought. Maybe not, actually. Misclicked. Which time mod? That'd be cool. I don't know if that's out, yeah. That could be interesting. Oh, like, well, is that like the Wolfenstein universe? I mean, that's kind of just like alternate history where the Nazis win World War II, to my understanding. I like the new Wolfenstein games, at least. Which I actually haven't played. I played a tiny bit of the original Wolfenstein, which is, it's a game, alright. Not super in-depth lore on that one, to my understanding. I know I have a, Okay, so it did rename it. Is it a vault? How do we have high critical... There are no foreign powers anymore. The corporate vault, that's where it is. I should have... Do I have a core on that? Yes. Okay, that'd be a little difficult, actually, to make my way down there, so... I won't worry about that too much. All that pop growth, almost 300k pop growth. Let's go. Wolfenstein Germany won. Wolfenstein will be a good start for a mod. Yeah, maybe. I wanted to one of the ones I kind of wanted was like Harry Turtledove authored a like World War II alt history historical fiction thing where aliens invade during World War II. And then there's like a peace settlement that the humans make with the aliens, where the aliens conquer like I think half of Earth's territory. But I think that'd be a cool mod. Because Germany was stronger, the Allies were losing because Germany had superior attack. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta, make the differences to justify like the Axis winning, uh, in World War II. All right, let's pause for a little bit more. What has high resistance? Oh, Lost Hills has high. Ooh, okay. What does that lower the resistance target to? 24? Okay, so I could start coring from Vault 13 over to Lost Hills. And these are all actually pretty populous areas. So, wow, Lost Hills has a ton of population, actually. That get it sub 20%. That's like right at 20%. Well, if I put a third agent there, there we go, 11%. How many more times do I have to do this? Wait, we did it! We did it! That was all the demands for the followers. So we could have 1,150 military factories, hooray. I'm saying by the game setting. Right. But I'm just saying that, like, in the game setting, they have to, like, they obviously had to have something different to justify in the game setting why Germany won. Assuming that, the narrative is that, like, okay, we want Germany to win the war so we can tell the story we want to tell. Or have the game setting that we want. So then here's our explanation for that. So I guess, do the followers not care that I've annexed so much non-core territory? They're not pushing for... I guess pushing to have puppets released would be very difficult for them. Yep, no demands for the followers, even though they have like 12,000 influence in my country. Oh, does it resistance? Does resistance... Okay, increase from state victory points. Does it look like it increases from population, I guess? We'll have like 60 people in our garrisons at any given point, so our actual garrison needs are pretty low. Making max factories is main. I mean, I'm just making max factories just for the heck of it. There's no real reason. It's mostly just to kill time while I'm waiting for the game to progress. Which actually, I mean, I guess at this point, I was kind of doing the maintenance, seeing how much I had to do for the followers of the apocalypse, but now, I don't know. It's probably the end of this playthrough. But, I don't know, I had so much fun, I don't just want to close the game. Like, I don't know. I mean, what kind of resources do we have? Oh, wow. Tons of resources. I don't think we're ever going to be able to core. Yeah, there's too much stuff. I mean, I'm also kind of waiting for the game to crash, but doesn't look like that's happening particularly soon. Oh, right. What's our total pop? We're at 50 million. 50 million's pretty good. Old World Blues base game. I played Kaiser. So I've streamed Kaiserreich, Cold War Iron Curtain, End of a New Beginning. Those are the 3 other mods I've streamed. I've played some smaller ones like Hollandia Historica, which is like a Holland or like a Netherlands Dutch East Indies rework. And then I've played the New Order, but I haven't streamed the New Order. So yeah, then I had some people in chat want me to play Millennium Dawn, so I'll probably be checking that out. Also just kind of building just to see, like, I don't know, just kind of want to see how many factories we get up to total. I like, let me see, do I need anything? Oh, I need more stability. Must have lost some stability at some point. I like, I mean, I like all those mods. I think they're all trying to do, different stuff. Um, hmm. Like, probably like, I mean, Kaiserreich's the one of those mods I think I've probably played the most. But that's partly because, it's a, it's still like all the base game mechanics. It's like alternate history and some more lore and everything. But still, like, the actual game mechanics and gameplay is the same as vanilla. So, it's pretty easy for me to, um, have a handle on. Um, yeah. The other ones are good. I mean, a lot of them, but part of the problem is that they're all just, like, works in progress. I don't want to be like, oh, this one, like, it sucks, but, like, it's just clearly a work in progress, Whereas, and I think part of that's also them working on, like, the game mechanics, because some of the other mods, like, their game mechanics are much more in progress, whereas Kaiserreich, like, they don't have to change, like, combat mechanics or anything, because it's, just base Hearts of Iron 4. In terms of, like, combat and all that stuff. I think there are some small tunings they make. The stats, maybe. But, for the most part, it's basically the same. How do they keep getting more building slots? Alright, so I made the hub a core, so now I need to make Necropolis a core. And then I can make the Lost Hills Bunker a core. How do they have just no factories? like impossible for me to put all my factories to work. Ah, beautiful. $5,000 civilian factories. Alright, cool. We can core Lost Hills bunker now. Much better. New citizen care package helps out some with the resistance target. I mean, okay, where's resistance high? Lighted Woods. I have no idea where that is. Oh, okay, so that's not core territory. That's just where I have 0% resistance. I see. Alright, I think 2306 is where I'll just call it. Because we've been playing a long time. Alright. Drop a save. This but to start manufacturing and all of it. I know. That's one of the things Cold War Iron Curtain actually does. There are a couple buttons to like queue up infrastructure in like every state. So that is pretty cool. What's your next stream idea? Got a couple. So we're doing a Fallout 4 playthrough. So I want to do more Fallout 4. Doing a Skyrim playthrough. I want to do more Skyrim. And then I did say I would do an Austria Kaiserreich game. So might do that, but we'll see what I get to. I want to play more Crusader Kings. Want to play more Victoria 3 because they just released Victoria 3 DLC. But yeah, so a lot of stream ideas. So what exactly I'll do next, not even I know what the next stream will be until I do it. But it's just kind of whatever I'm in the mood for. But yeah, and hopefully I'll be streaming every day this weekend. I just been so busy with work, I can't stream on the weekdays for the most part. But this was fun. I'm very happy to have this game. First time conquering everything is Vault 37. Or, well, as any faction in Old World Blue. So this was pretty cool. So I'm definitely making a Reddit. This is definitely going on Reddit. But yeah. Go ahead, nab a screenshot. Oh yeah, this is the funny thing where there's no Europe. Like the game just, because of the way the game's set up, it just loops. But yeah, I will. Thanks everybody who joined. Got some followers on the. Got some new followers on the stream. Remember, subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. On my profile, you can see I have my link tree where you can follow me everywhere you want to follow me. And yeah, I will see everybody next time. Bye.